I've done some hard interviews. This may be the hardest.
Really, Eric, this is a good time.
It is for you. You're leaving.
You know, we've had so many good times together in this studio, and you know, we've been friends for so long, and we're always going to be friends. Even though I'm retiring, you and I are going to remain friends for life.
Well, and I've always said in this business, you meet a lot of people, and a lot of people come and go in this business because it's a very transient business in many ways. But there are some people that you just get a connection with, and we've gone past co-workers to friends, past friends to family.
We are family, and I want to say to everyone that Eric Paulsen is the dearest and most wonderful friend anyone could ever ask for, because you have been there for me in the worst of times. You were the first one through the door after my first husband, Willie, passed away, and I'll never forget, and my parents will never forget, and my children will never forget, how you sat with us as we were planning the services, and your support through the years, and your support for this community through Katrina. I mean, you are a wonderful person, and you can also make me laugh, and I like that too.
As much as I like hearing this, Sally, this is about you. So let's get back on the subject at hand. Let's talk about family, because family is so important to you. And I've always said you come from probably one of the greatest families I've ever known.
Oh, Mama and Dad, I just, what can I say
Lucy,
about
Marion, and Lawrence, and your dad.
Parents.
I never called your dad by his first name. I always called him the Colonel.
I never called him by his first name either. And I want to say that Mom and Dad, I know they are, oftentimes when I'm sitting here in the studio, I'll look up and I just feel like Mom and Dad are sitting on the rafters there, and they're just saying, run your race, child, run your race. And they're cheering me on. Mom and Dad gave us, all four of us, the best childhood and the best upbringing that any parents could possibly give.
Well, and it shows, by the way, all four of you have turned out. I mean,
thank you, Eric.
There is not a bad apple on that tree.
Oh, thank you, Eric. We like to think so, although we did have our differences from time to time growing up. You know how kids are, and the little sibling rivalry we had growing up.
But still, the closeness, I've always envied that of your family.
The closeness is there. But Mom and Dad, in all seriousness, gave us tough love. They didn't give us everything we wanted. They were very concerned about giving us a work ethic. And the first thing they did was teach us that we were more than their children, that we were God's children.
We are our Heavenly Father's children, and we all know that He loves us one and all.
And that God loved us, and God was watching over us and would always be there for us. Mom and Dad, they brought us up to believe that this is not all there is, and that's why I can smile when I think about my mom and dad, because I know they're not in my past, they're in my future.
And I always think about your mom and dad, because when people on the street would ask us, you know, is Eric really that mean to you? Or Eric is always so mean to Sally. Your parents always got it.
Oh, my parents loved you. And they laughed, they enjoyed watching
because they
you.
knew why I was playing with you.
Yeah.
It was that sibling rivalry.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of sibling rivalry, we were like that. But Mom and Dad just loved you. And I remember that you did something that really meant a lot to me. My mother decided that she was going to stay in her home. They had two homes. They had two homes, one in Pass Christian and one in Biloxi, and she decided that they were going to stay in one of their homes. And I told you we were sitting on the set, and you got on the phone and you said, Lucy, Marion, and then next thing she said, you need to leave. You need to get out. You need to evacuate. And next thing I hear you say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.